Welcome back. Problem number 1378. Replace employee ID with the unique identifier. So we have two tables, as you can see here. We have the table called employees and the other one called employee UNI. And the UNI, I guess, is shortage for unique. So the first table we have ID, and the ID is a primary key. It's the column with the unique values. And each row of this table contains the ID and the name of an employee in the company. On the other hand, the employee unique table has two, I guess, has two rows as well. One calls ID, and the other one called unique ID. And in this one is a primary key combination of columns with unique values for this table. Like each row of this table contains the ID and corresponding unique ID of an employee in this company. And what Leetcode want us to say, what wants us to discover is that why we should write a solution to show the unique ID of each user. If a user does not have a unique ID, replace just show with just null. We can put null. So when you are with the SQL problem, just try to take the requirements one by one. So we need to write a solution to show the unique ID of each user. So first we need to get the unique ID and the username. This is we can do first. So we just select I will call this this table AU. So AU dot unique ID. Let's copy everything. And make sure you copy all the property. Don't try to type it by yourself, because you will do a lot of typos. And when you're creating a query, you will find that query is not working, and you didn't even know what's going on. So just make sure that you just copy every property instead of rewriting it. And okay, let's go back. And the employees table, I will call it E, and the E.name, because we need the unique ID and the name. And the second requirement that we show the solution, we should put the unique ID of each user, and if the user does not have unique ID, we just replace it with null. So in this table, we need to take the IDs, because as you can see in these two tables, the values that are shared between these two tables is the ID of the employees table. So the employees table has the ID, and this one has the same one. So if you can see this one as a solution, so you can know what we are doing. So we have this table, we have Alice and 1, Bob ID 7, and etc. And the other one, we have the unique ID, we have 3 equals 1, 11 equals 2, 90 equals 3. So let's go to Jonathan here. So Jonathan and unique ID is 1. So if you look at Jonathan have ID of 3, and unique ID is 3, and it has ID of 90. So how we can do that? First, we need to specify the employees table and the employees unique table. So the query will know which is which. So I would start first by typing from, I would say from employees, and I would refer to employees as just E, and I will say left join employee unique or employee UNI. I guess the main problem with this question is that we have a lot of employees, employee ID, employee in. So sometimes the names will make us get confused, and I got through that a lot. But let's just try to not fail in that. So we have EU, and I'll say on what, as you can see here, on what, if the ID is here basically is in the other table. So how we can discover that? We can say on the E.id equals EU.id, and because as you can see here we have ID and we have here unique ID, but we're searching for ID. So yeah, let's see how this will work. Let's submit and see. Okay, it did work. Let's try to go again with the solution. So we have 3 lines with 3 steps. First, we select EU unique ID and e-name. We select the EU ID from the employee unique table, and the name from the employees table. The second, we has the from employees E. We specify the employees E table with the alias E. And the other one, the fourth line or the third line, we have left join employee UNI EU on the employee.id and the employee unique.id. So in this one, we performs a left join between the employees table, which is E, and the employee UNI table, which is the EU, on the ID column. This ensures that all employees are included in the results, and if there is no matching row in the employee UNI, the unique ID will be null. And basically that's it. So I guess it's a quite quick problem, but it will not look that easy because of there is a lot of names and naming that could cause problem. And I would say this is bad design. So if you are if you want to create your own tables, you have to make sure that you have a good naming that describe well what each tables do, and also will not make people get confused by other tables. But yeah, this is the solution. But let's just see how my solution is compared to other solutions. And it's okay. So my solution is beating 75%. It's not that bad, to be honest. But yeah, so okay, because like the solution that beats like 95, it's just 880 milliseconds, and my solution was like 1000 milliseconds. So like, yeah, it might a problem with the internet. I don't know. Oh yeah, or the let's look at the problems. Oh, okay, they have less lines. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, so that's it for this video, or see you in future problems.